a note on Les Règles du Jeu, the rules of the game. A wonderful masterpiece. In fact, I've read in some places that some critics at different stages in the film history of the last century have placed this number one. Best film never made. And if it's not there anymore, the best, it's among the best. Best 10, 20, regardless of the spot now, 6th best, 18th best. It's a good work. Even if I'm not sure about quelles sont les règles du jeu? What are those rules? Of course, they refer in the film to rules of society, rules of affairs of the heart, so to say. One instance, for instance, one of the heroes, if not the protagonist, Jurieu, a pilot and a hero, is talking with Christine, his love, about running away. And she says, let's go right now. I'll take the coat on. And he says, well, something like, I don't have the coat. It's not comme il faut. It's not how you do things. It's not, let's go by the rules. It's interesting. It's also what comes to mind refers to politeness, because we do polite things, but then I've also read somewhere that this is the last thing which is left to us. We were supposed to love each other, have compassion, have a bond, a strong relationship with one another. And that's not possible. We don't love each other, we don't have this deep respect and tight connection. We just have this artificial politeness, and I would add not even that. People are rude in traffic, rude when they get the job of the leader of the free world, the Donald, and so on. Returning, it's a wonderful, complicated story. That's why I have here a scheme, because there's Jurieu, who's in love with Christine, an Austrian, but she's married to a Marquis, Robert La Cheneuille. I don't know if I can pronounce, and I don't have the name right, who in his turn, Le Marquis, has an affair with Geneviève, at least up to a point, and things are also complicated because we have this Octave, who is a friend of Christine, in a sense of an old friend of a father, so he's like a father figure and protective character, but still this relationship, this transaction between two individuals in psychological terms becomes a bit more intimate at one point. Then we have Lisette, who is the maid of the aforementioned Christine, who's married to Schumacher, but she gets also involved with Marceau. Was it Marceau? But anyway, she's more attached to her mistress. In the end, if it's a question of choosing between husband or having an affair at some other place, she would rather stick with her mistress. If this is a sort of a homosexual love, I'm not sure, and we don't go into that here. There are some allusions at one point. There is a guest at the party who is attracted by the pilot, Jurieu, but otherwise They're mostly, or most of the time, overwhelmingly heterosexual relationships here, but very complicated, changing. So in the beginning, the pilot has a lot of media attention because he has beaten a record held at that time by Charles Lindbergh. It has to do with crossing the Atlantic in a shorter time, I think, or something like that. Anyway, he's unhappy that Christine is not there to welcome him. He feels betrayed because he has done this for her. So another powerful thing is indeed love. So what are the rules of love? I think is one question here. Règle du Jeu. And it's funny but also insightful what's going on, because classical psychology is games people play by Eric Byrne, and one of the main games we play is If It Weren't For You, and that's also going on between the characters. But I think I need to stop here and try and get into this again tomorrow.